Yeah, Medusa actually wasted a little time there. If you saw that, she was starting the speed buff, but then was called off by adapting, and she missed the whole wave in mid.
Hey, well, she'll get the mid camps at least, most likely. Right side mid camps were taken as well. Adapting, clearing those up. Speed going to be taken down. Decent amount of experience and gold around the map for Epsilon at the 5-minute mark. 2-1, they still lead.
Yeah, and they'll get the 1,000 gold experience here. I'm sorry, 1,000 gold lead, but dead even in experience through 5 minutes. But hey, you still got to be happy with the 1,000 gold you have picked up.
Yeah, I mean, that's
Hey, is this one of the SPL players from season 1 or 2 in chat?
You got to give it to the fact that he got the kill, whereas Yamin level 8 compared to the level 7 from MSC Stealth because he got the double.
Yeah, it's actually very interesting to see what these two teams are planning to do.
Not quite.
You know, as they get closer to the mid game. Before, each team had a Freya, and both teams prioritized pressuring the Freya. But now, it's tough to say what they're going to do.
I'm just so excited to see this Medusa come back. It was my favorite thing that Epsilon did at regionals. I went up to Yamin multiple times. He told me, he's like, you keep saying the same thing. I get it. You think it's cool. Like, I'm just so excited to see it again. His ults are the best Medusa ults I have ever seen. The way he hides them in the wall, it's a pretty common strategy, but comes out on almost the
feels like ESFJ.
Maximum potential of stuns and double damage.
Yeah, and actually one of the best things about Medusa against the Hun bots is a channel, and she's CC immune for the whole channel, so that'll give her plenty of time to walk out of the Hun bot's ult if she gets jumped on.
Xbalanque still no beats here. You got to think Fender's making his way over soon. Emilito just popping that extra MS, I guess, to get back to lane.
Got a decent amount of Barracuda's health as well, but that stellar burst. They're going to rotate into the jungle here for pressure, but look at the rotations toward the left side. Mid camps adapting has control here. He's going to go for the stun, and he jumps away just in time. Raffer rolls out, but he's not going to find much for his trip over. Just
a counter ward just here to the left side of the lane. Jeff Finley going to miss that pluck as well. And you can see the team's very, very hesitant to commit too fully to anything here in this early game. Geb, Raffer in a strange position here, though. Okay, no, he's fine. The old blink into rollout in the enemy jungle. Classic
and
strat.
Go back in the other direction and try to bait it back out. Forcing oh, actually going to take a huge amount of damage. Geb's shield was late there.
Yeah, he doesn't avoid the damage, does remove the root right away. There's going to be an ETH ultimate. They're really trying to reach for this one. Jeff Handler channeling his ultimate, but Sobek doesn't have any damage items. Raffer's going to use his ultimate as well, and that's got to be enough.
Oh my god, I love it.
In the meantime, the turnaround kill will be successful for Epsilon. Yamin with the slow.
Good bots
I have percentage damage. I'm going to do it for the highest percent possible while he still has a decent amount, so he leads the fight with Cataclysm.
Exactly, and one thing to note there, actually C9 should have had a guaranteed kill, but Anister missed his bouncing monkey on the Geb and couldn't follow up the Sobek play.
This Hunter mid stuff, I didn't think we were going to see the mirror match. Well,
yeah, it's funny, when the Hunters are in the long lane, they refuse to fight each other. In the mid lane, it's a bloodbath.
So far it has been. At least Barracuda might be in some trouble here. Decent damage, gets him all the way, wow!
Yeah, Ragnarok not even available there. Adapting just simply dives a tier 2 tower and finds an easy kill into Xbalanque. Rising Jaguar, not enough to get him out of there safely.
Can we see Adapting real quick? I would love to know what he's leveling. I'm assuming that was another level.
Hey, how you doing, YouTube?
Level 5.
So Max brutalized.
That did a lot of damage.
Yeah, that tells me their pregame planning was, let's target this Xbalanque. He has a really hard time getting away from Fenrir. The Fenrir brutalized follows the Xbalanque dash, and you saw how much damage.
No, enjoy on Twitch, yes.
Taking a scenic route through the mid lane there. He's not going to get flung back, though. Jeff Inlet slightly off the mark. Raffer trying to fight back will take some damage.
Just saying hi. Moving over to the left side camps here, which will pick up. Right side was completed earlier as well by Epsilon. They've had pretty substantial mid-camp control this game.
So far, it seems to me like Epsilon controls both the mid and the left side of the map. We got to remember, this is Baskin's Shing 10.
True, but if we do remember, this matchup did happen, I think it was game 2 or 3, but Epsilon did win that game once Cloud9 had the Shing 10 against Bologna.
Yes, they did. But, you know, they also had the Freya. No, they didn't. They did have Freya.
That was the Freya game,
which really does help out significantly versus that Shing 10.
Raffer looks like by himself for a few more seconds, trying to hold these creeps off the tower while taking as little damage as possible. Uses the stone shield to ensure he takes almost nothing.
I'm also a bit curious about Xbalanque's item build here. He is getting pressured out by the Soul. The Soul went pen boots, which means the Soul wants to be aggressive. Right. And instead of going Soul Eater to, you know, just sit back and farm, he actually went boots. So I'm a bit curious.
I think he's trying to be as safe as possible. If he goes into Soul Eater for a little more health, he might not have the movement speed to get away from the very aggressive Adapting.
Right, it's just the extra health and defense would really stop Adapting from being able to one-shot him.
Yeah, it's a trade of the extra health and physical protection versus the extra MS just to outpace the Brutalize, but it doesn't seem like, I mean, Ragnarok gives you so much bonus MS on Fenrir that I'm not sure that the extra boots would have really made the difference here.
Exactly.
Gold Fury getting started up here. Emilito just using the Gold Fury to stack up his passive. Going to take about 20 hits to get this maxed out. Anister jump. Wow.
Okay, let's go in.
Right in. Jeff Inlet taking a ton of damage. He's erased.
Oh my god.
The Geb shield was so quick getting him out.
Ragnarok into the Soul ultimate. We didn't even consider that combination. It's insane. Yemen trying to chase down MLC Stealth. In the meantime, Xing Chen has a great angle here.
In trouble.
Yemen's dead.
Geb shield. Oh my God,
What?
you gotta be kidding me.
No, the
again.
Cataclysm as well. Baskin Robin cannot close the distance now.
And
He'll try to lever and punch him away, and Yemen will live with a pixel.
Man, Pain of Beyond's sitting somewhere in the crowd going, wow, was that why they were yelling? Jeez, I'm pretty good at this game.
Two huge things happened in that team fight. Xing Chen actually had another proc on his leap, but the Geb ultimate canceled that out.
Yep.
And the second important thing is Bologna has been free farming that whole time.
That's true. They didn't get anything out of that. Epsilon got basically a free kill. Yaman was overextended. Now Dimmy walks over. Baskin committed so much and is not going to get anything out of this.
Yeah, and one more thing to note is that Epsilon's getting a little bit sloppy in these team fights. Medusa was off on her own, behind the red buff.
Calculated. Come on.
Yeah. But I do need to be careful.
Really, tunnel vision there from Yemen. Definitely moving. That is like the deadliest corridor in all of Smite.
Well, what happened was MLC Stealth backed, or rather back flipped. Immediately, Yaman reacts by going into the ultimate, getting the slow, and going pretty deep, but he got fairly baited.
Gold Fury going to be at least sniffed out here by Cloud9. Trying to bait Epsilon into this. They'll get Raffer to turn the corner now. Can they make anything out of it? No, he'll blink away from the charge prey.
Raffer, not a great initiation here. He's still going to try to find himself in a good spot by rolling around the Gold Fury. He'll back off, though. Emilito's here for the Stellar Burst damage if necessary. Left side mid-camp's going to be going to blue.
Yeah, this is a little bit of a power spike for C9. They do really well with levels. They have a lot of scaling into poison darts, Neath Root, and Hump Bots overhand smash, so they're looking to be aggressive.
Although it is less scaling into the poison darts now in this build than previously before. Cataclysm going to be used as well on the Anisir there. Stellar Burst just off the mark. Cloud9 just a little bit off the timing for that purple buff, trying to take it away from Emily too.
Raffer has almost no mana. An extended engagement here will definitely wind up hurting Epsilon. Cloud9 has a pretty good advantage, and they're going to take it. Dimmy gets flung back. Decent damage. Forced the Geb shield early, but Jeff Henley gets completely crippled.
Yeah, they knew that the Cataclysm was used there as well, and now the Sobek ultimate here going to be expended by Cloud9. So a couple of big team fighting ultimates have been used. Neither team seeing too willing to fight.
Dimmy, actually.
Yeah, Dimmy ulted over the wall there.
And he's going to back immediately. We're going to get a sentry ward placed down, 100 gold gain for 2 wards lost.
Oh, adapting could be in trouble here. Oh, Ragnarok to stop any bonus damage coming out. Baskin realizes he can't dive the tower just yet with only his Breastplate of Valor. And with the Geb rotating back in, Raffer's one stone shield did come up pretty big there, but does need to fall back and pick up some more mana, does the Geb.
Gold Fury's going to stay safe for now. Both teams going to wash it out. Epsilon still up 5-1 with almost 3,000 gold to their name.
Yeah, I expected a little less fighting on the Gold Fury now as buff spawn. Dimmy there securing his blue speed coming up shortly.
But vision is controlled by Cloud9 at the Gold Fury for now with that sentry still standing.
So now Barracuda over in this left side continues to free farm Zap. He's going to back here. I'm expecting the Soul Eater.
Yeah, 100%. He's going to go into the Soul Eater. At that point, he might be able to box out the Soul if he can get his poison darts off.
Attack speed boots versus Warrior Tabby. How do you feel?
That is actually a good build because Xbalanque gets a lot of damage from his one. He actually gets 50 extra damage, branching bolas, as well as his passive. So attack speed boots do scale pretty well into the late game, more than the physical power.
Adapting, looking for a way into this, jumps in, finds a good stun. There's another from the Cataclysm, finds 3, but no follow-up. Adapting, trying for the chase, gets flung out of the Fear No Evil, a wasted ult from Anisir, but they continue to pressure on. Raffer forced to shield himself. He's stuck, but
Gammon does
they're
have
not
the
rousing.
ultimate. And he's going to find a kill here underneath, guaranteed with the giant cone. And indeed, down will fall MLC Stealth. Yaman credited with his 3rd kill of the game, 6-1 for Epsilon.
The MVP of these fights and this game right now are the Geb shields. There's been at least 5 times Geb has saved people with his shield.
They're rushing down the tier 1, a 500 gold win. It's possible they could look towards the Gold Fury, but their health pools are diminishing quickly. Flung back, Jeff Hinla, way overcommitted here. He's going to send 2 into the tower. It's still alive. They're trying for it, but immediately Dimmy goes to the back line, erasing Barracuda.
Yaman doesn't have the dash. Anisir now finds himself in an awkward position. He'll blink forward. Dimmy not going to be able to follow this one up as the ultimate is not available from the Bologna.
They're trying to stop this. Basket took a huge swing right there from that Stellar Burst. Emilito will retreat back over to left.
Yeah, what you saw there is one of the few counterplays that there are to Sobek. If you have beads up, you can bait the pluck.
Right.
And pop your beats. Sobek's in a really bad spot after that.
It just sticks him in place for almost an entire second. Very similar to what happens to Mercury.
Yeah, it basically guarantees any kind of CC onto the Sobek.
And at this stage of the game, level 9, level 10 Sobek's not super tanky. And you compare that to, you have a Bologna, you have, of course, a Medusa, a Soul.
But, I mean, even with that Soul, Cloud9 able to hold their tier 1 tower. It looked a little sloppy, but Baskin's ultimate comes up big there, and it does stop that push. Forces out the Stone Shield onto the Medusa, who then, they have to expend resources basically to save her at that point, stalling out the push, and Cloud9 holding on, keeping this one within 3,000 gold.
Yeah, speaking of Soul, I love Emilito's build. I love that he went for the pen boots, just so his damage can be a little bit more relevant here, because he has the Gep support. Gep doesn't have as much damage as, let's say, Bacchus or...
Wow, 80 gold.
Like that. So he's making up for that with the pen boots.
Oh, Adapting getting tagged by the Spirit Arrow. They're going for it. They pop his beads. He's going to pop his ult as well. I'm surprised he didn't go for Andy there. Did Andy have beads? He did.
He did, yeah, just to get this. But it is beads one. I mean, it probably would have been worth it nonetheless. But just too worried about dying there. I mean, too much damage.
Jeff, Hindler.
As well.
Raph are going to sniff out the rotation. It seems that they were gesturing the Gold Fury, but they don't actually commit to it. They retreat back to the mid lane to continue the pressure.
Yeah, look for a lot of fighting now to happen in mid lane or into the jungle. There's no buffs up, so Epsilon's going to be looking for the pigs.
Son of Gaia has been completed here onto the Bellona, going into the Xing Tian, but it's primarily physical damage coming out on the side of Cloud9.
This is the same thing we saw 2 games ago. Dimmy choosing this lane defense instead of defense against hunters and assassins.
Yeah, I mean, he does want to try to be healthy, so when both solo laners do rotate with their teleport, he'll be full HP. It'll be okay as long as he follows it up with a Midgardian Mail.
Yeah, we can't not have a Midgardian Mail.
Has to
it was
happen.
over 30 minutes before we saw one in the last engagement. I mean, it's double hunter. You have to have it.
We do have a tier 1
finally
fall. Yeah, indeed. Over on the right side, the solo laner slapbox. And the left side, Barracuda finding even more free farm.
Yeah, are they going to go for Bear? Are they going to go for gold? Barrett's going to go into the jungle here. Should be very careful. Adapting's there. There's going to be a pincer that's about to happen as you can see rotations coming in from both MLC Stealth and Jeff Hinla.
On the left, the Gold Fury go with the Darkest Knights being used by Barracuda. Now turn the corner, eat a stellar burst, and on the backside in will come Bellona, stunning out Barracuda yet again. Trying to move forward as Rapper finds the knock-up onto multiple targets. Soul damage coming through, doing tons. And Dimmy gets credited for the kill on the Barracuda. And he's ultimate used, but not in time. Jeff Hinla falls to Yemen as well. And Adapting continues to move forward. Ragnarok used. Beads one, pop by Anderson. Baskin will wrap up a couple, but he hasn't stopped Dimmy in the front line. Adapting with the Brutalize coming back in. Isn't enough. No! Just barely forced to cancel from the damage of MLC Stealth.
But more than enough damage has been done with Jeff and Barra falling. Epsilon have complete control over the lane, complete control over the jungle, and what looks like to be the first Gold Fury of the game.
Yeah, this Fenrir right
I
now.
have very good KDA with Fenrir and Ranked.
In these team fights, they know they have the best advantage.
It's like
Taking out the Barracuda on the Splunky because he has
11 kills, 5 deaths on average.
Barracuda dies.
I don't see Cloud9 pulling another rabbit out of the hat.
I know at some point in mid-game I'm usually fed in 80% of the games. The question is, can you finish it out, you know? I built Crit and Hydras. And
a couple of towers on the back of it as well to draw this one back to
it's hard, you know?
The biggest thing Cloud9 needs to do is they need to make their hump.
You jump on top of auto attack them and they die, but they don't seem to get that opportunity, you know?
Yeah, that's been
As much as they should.
In fact, Andy's getting kind of worked here by this Bellona. I think the biggest thing for me in that last team fight was...
I see people do use ability damage Fenrir and they do about half the damage I do.
Was allowed to bludgeon. I mean, there's so many people. There's 3, 4 people on top of her, and she's getting spells off.
I don't know how they do it.
C9 needs to be a little bit more patient with their CC. Sobek needs to save his tail whip. Baskin needs to save his knockup.
So season 1, it's always been Crit Fenrir.
One of the most impressive things to me about Epsilon and specifically Adapting as we ride along with the Fenrir is this player's ability to just do the math and figure out how he can get in and out of fights. I mean, constantly now we're seeing him engage in with the leap, get the Stone Shield, run out, come back in with the Brutalize, cancel after 2 hits, and then Ragnarok a different target, right? Just Adapting as a machine is what we hear about this player from everyone that has to play against him.
Rafford going in pretty deep here.
Is it a refrigerator? That's a machine, right?
Check out the jungle. Red buff will be taken, it looks like, and put onto MLC Stealth.
Polynomicon is completed by the Soul as well here, so a little bit extra burst coming out on the side of Epsilon. This magical damage starting to really stack up, and we have a Breastplate of Valor and a Sovereignty out as the only 2 defensive items on the board.
I really love the fact that we're actually seeing the red buff onto Emilito and the purple buff onto Yaman. They're switching, even though the roles would dictate otherwise, because they know the burst damage is far more important than the Soul. She's got the poly.
The tower damage from the Soul is now, they have moved up. It's only Barracuda coming on to stop this split push. He's just not going to be in time. Emilito takes this for free.
And look,
Yaman, I mean, they're just juggling the aggro here, waiting for the next minion wave, a stellar burst, but Emilito should just have this. I mean, all the bonus damage coming out. No, indeed, that Darkest of Nights is going to be enough. They're not sure with the rotation. They don't have very good ward coverage.
Exactly. Great play by Barracuda there to scare them off the tower. They should have had it for free, but they didn't.
I mean, Shibalanke, I mean, like, you see what he does. he forces so much fear into Epsilon. And this character, he's been in this situation so many times where he's down. If he gets to endgame, I mean, no one on this map carries half as hard as he does.
Yeah, I mean, his branching bolas is kind of like half an item. That extra physical power really scales well into the mid game.
More than that.
Especially once he gets his first crit item. He'll crit for at least 500-600, whereas other hunters would crit for 3 to 4.
First to pop 10,000 net worth is Bologna on the side of Epsilon. Dimmy getting way out ahead now, level 18. Bastion Shing 10, level 17. But the late game, it's a very good late game for Cloud9. I mean, they can't give up this tier 2. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Another 1,500 gold pending to go to the way of Epsilon, and indeed it will. Barracuda in a lot of trouble now, is over the top.
He's
will
gone.
come the Fenrir, and adapting in the Ragnarok form, just looking for another target. Down will go Jeff Hindla. Another off the mark. Hookbox ultimate there. Geb Shield keeping adapting alive.
Is it enough?
He will fall now. Yes, indeed, he will. Emelito and
This is where you fall.
And Baskin will be falling. Can they follow us up? Yemen's going to slither ahead. 1 shot, 2 shots. Third shot not going to hit, and they can't dive the Phoenix just yet. Hunbot's trying to harass the backline here, but I'm not sure that Ammonster is really going to be too effective against Emelito.
He's trying to bait. The somersault's going to get him away. I think he's going to look to go back in here. He knows he's going to get chased down. There it is. He goes right. He dodges the Stellar Burst, but the Geb Shield again. He's been baited. Raffer too quick, and he falls 14 to 3.
Emelito and Anderson there showing insane mechanics. Emelito was trying to bait the Humbot's jump by...
He's pretty much given up.
Oh my god, boys, fire.
Get another tier 2.
Go mid, I got the buff. Go mid. Nice. Shield for you. Go so big. Use this block. Oh my god, boys. Tower. Oh my god, boys, fire. After this. I missed my ult. Come on, keep it up. Stay focused. We win this game.
Rafi didn't see that. It's the best answer when you miss a skill ability.
Tower, please. Kill him. Fire. Listen, killer. I'm coming over. Phoenix, fire. I'm backing. I am backing. Okay. You get Phoenix. Attack it. Yeah. 103 per auto. Go fire. I'm going fire. Gold, right? Go fire. Fire should be free. Rush. Fire should be free. I'm warding Goldo. Look at DPS. It should be free. It's free. There's 3 people alive.
It doesn't work anymore.
It's not season 1.
Yeah, what do you do? Solo ultimate doing tons of damage. Baskin gonna try to disrupt, but the back line goes. Adapting, and Jeff Hindla falls. And then no one is checking the Fenrir. Someone's got to stop adapting in the back line. He's gonna kill everybody. Barracuda's gonna go down. Baskin's gonna get picked up. Baskin's gonna fall as well.
Stop him!
Just 2 members left. A low HP Anderson and MLC Stealth. And MLC Stealth is gonna fall as well. The root's gonna come through. He's coming up place.
He's done. They're throwing it in. It's over, son. Cloud9, the world champions have been dethroned, and it will be Europe's Epsilon to take them down.
And in a spectacular fashion, and in just poetic justice, adapting, makes a name for himself as the Fenrir player, the best in the world, and now carries his team to victory in game number 5 versus North America. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Epsilon Esports.
Plot armor does not exist as we thought for Cloud9. Game 1 would have spelt a pretty devastating win to Epsilon had they dropped that game and dropped the set as a result, but it was too much for them to deal with in the end. The tournament, but Chaos has proven me wrong.
Yeah, it's very interesting to see that Chaos kept picking the Zonkwe. Didn't have a good showing at Super Regionals for NA, and
Okay, I'm gonna go to bed now. Baguette, fried chicken,